President Trump. It's an honor. So like I said, Max, that was a great interview. A number of really intelligent women that are out here supporting President Trump. They're out here hours early, knowing that President Trump isn't scheduled to begin till 5 p.m. today. That's Mountain Time. So we look forward to bringing you more coverage of the crowd today, as well as the pre-speakers and, of course, the president himself. You won't have to go anywhere all day. We'll be right here. Thank you again for tuning in to Right Side Broadcasting Network, and everyone watching with Diamond and Silk. We are just all honored to always partner with you guys, and we're excited to be here today. We're going to keep on moving down the line a little bit more and see who else we can snag some interviews from. Great job, ladies. Hi, would anybody be okay being interviewed? Good, great. I'm Liz with Right Side Broadcasting Network. We're just going through the crowd trying to show as many people as we can how many people are out here today and get to know them a little bit better. Would it be okay if we talk to you a little bit more?
Absolutely, absolutely. My name is Steve, live here in Colorado Springs.
Awesome.
Yep.
What does it feel like, of course, to have the president choose and get to know them a little bit better? Would it be okay if we visit out of all the places he could go?
Really excited. We didn't really think he was ever going to come here. I know he was here in 2016. My wife saw him then. I missed him. Oh, you're here. Yeah, my wife. Yes.
Yes, I saw him in 2016 when he was campaigning.
So y'all have been pretty much Trump supporters since he was president-elect at the time.
Yeah.
What made you initially go towards him?
Well, I'm a constitutionalist. As a matter of
Just a little bit of one, apparently.
got him tattooed on my arm.
Wow.
Yep.
What does this say?
So this says, give me liberty, give me death, liberty or death. Yep.
I was having trouble with that, but I got it now.
Yep.
Sick tattoo.
I believe in the Constitution. I believe that it is the most perfectly written document, and if we just continue to follow it, then we're going to be okay. But if we let other people take over and run this country for us, we're not going to be okay.
When you say Constitution, the first thing that I thought of in this case is Justice Kavanaugh. He was a pretty strong constitutionalist as President Trump appointed him to the Supreme Court, and he went through... Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. So what did you think about that? I know it's old news, but it's still relevant when it comes to what the Dems are willing to do to anyone on the conservative party.
The problem is you really don't know what they're willing to do. They're willing to do anything. They'll trample on every right, every liberty that we have just to prove their agenda, just to make it happen for them. Doesn't matter if it's right, doesn't matter if it's wrong. That's what Donald Trump is here for. He's here to correct that. He's the one who's been designed to be in this position. He's a citizen, and he's here to serve the country, and he's going to go back to his job, and that's the most important thing. Term limits need to be a thing, and Donald Trump needs to have his next 4 years and straighten this country out.
So you voted for him in 2016, and you're proud to vote for him again in 2020?
Oh, yes. Yeah, I'll vote for him if they let him go a third time.
All right. Go get your spot back, but thank you so much. We appreciate it. All right, moving on down the line. As the line is moving here, it looks like doors must have opened or people are just getting more and more compact. We might need to actually turn around. So if y'all want to start walking in that direction so that we can get... Yeah, I can't really go anywhere further. So we're going to keep moving around, showing you different angles of the crowd today while we interview some more people outside waiting for President Trump's Keep America Great rally here today. Hi, would y'all be okay being interviewed real quick?
Oh, I love the Right Side. I watch you guys all the
What's
time.
your name and where are you from?
I'm from Colorado Springs.
I am meeting so many local people here today. I feel like when I go to rallies, a lot of them kind of travel from afar, but this must be a pretty hot spot. Why do you think President Trump chose Colorado Springs to make his appearance for his Keep America Great rally?
Reagan Highway coming right down here. So does that say enough? Yeah. Yeah, that's why. It's a conservative area.
How would you describe, I was going to say it's a conservative area. Do you feel when you walk around, do you see support for President Trump, or would you say it's the silent majority here that's going to come out and show their support today?
I think this is a conservative area of the state, El Paso County. And, in this county they have a Make My Day law. Make My Day law is if somebody comes into your castle, you don't have a question about pulling out and defending yourself. And it's the law. So it's very pro-gun and pro-defense, pro-family. You know, it's a great area.
Confident El Paso for 2020. What do you think of this state as a whole? How do you think it's going to go in the 2020 elections?
It's a purple state, you know. So we got to, if people like the way the economy is going here, then we're gonna find out if it's going to turn red or not. But it's purple. Got a lot of people leaving California coming here to.
Sorry about that, but it's a good turnout today. Are you surprised by the number of Trump supporters that are here today? This early? I mean, we're still hours and hours before President Trump is scheduled to take the stage, and there are thousands in line.
Come here every single week, and they would have the same turnout. So.
Love to hear it. All right, thank you so much for your time. Go get your spot in line. We're going to keep moving. Again, we're Right Side Broadcasting Network. I'm Liz Willis, and this is Max Kleiper.
Thank you, Liz. All right. No, okay. I appreciate that. Thank you, sir. All right, I'm going to put that in my pocket. I've got an interview lined up here, back here. I'm going to let him by. All right, sir, how you doing?
Good.
Can you introduce yourself for me?
I'm Teak. I live from Four Corners area.
Okay. And how far is that from here? Like, how far of a drive?
7-hour drive. We had some snow, though, on the way here, so it took about 8.
And when did you get here? When did you get in line?
We got here about 9
a.m. yesterday
9 p.m. last night.
Okay. And what is it about President Trump that makes you drive that long to get here significantly earlier than he's supposed to be speaking?
All he does for us. If you look at our history and look at the history of the world, robber barons, pirates, unlike the bureaucrats, they're all the same, just different times in history. For the first time, we have where we all talk to each other, our back channel, QAnon, that helps us wake up. And Trump is leading all that. For the first time, we can actually stop these big liberal donors.
Is this your first President Trump rally?
Yes, it is.
Okay, what do you hope to hear from the president today at your first rally?
I want to hear him talk about Nancy Pelosi. She has broken the law. She's not held accountable, and the rest of us are. And that's really gets to me. Not just her, all the lying that's done to us. We know they're lying, and they still lie right to us. So that's the biggest thing. And I would like to see him recognize you guys. I mean, I've been following you guys forever. You guys rock. I'm always on your guys' speed chat and stuff, posting QAnon, quotes and stuff. From dark to light. I mean, everybody's got to wake up. I know most of the people that view Right Side are awake, but I came here, part of the reason is so I could do an interview with you guys.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
50% so I could say hi to Liz and you guys, and so I come down here.
Well, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. I don't want you to lose your spot in line so you can get the best spot.
I'm one of the first people in line.
What's that?
Give him a copper.
I'm going to give him a copper. So we appreciate it so much. I'm going to hand the mic off to Liz. I'm going to give you a coin.
I'm going to explain what Max is doing really quick because it leads into what I'm about to talk about. So as a thank you to the Patriots who are willing to do interviews with us today, we have a handful of select genuine copper coins by Disney Coins. They are beautiful coins, and there's a great design on each of them individually. So we at Right Side Broadcasting Network are honored to have them as our partner for today's rally. We are almost entirely viewer funded, so we rely on your donations as well as the support from Disney Coins Company. Now, if you support them, these are some of the coins that they offer. These are the ones we were able to give away. These say the deplorables, and on the other side it's going to say Trump Pence 2020. So if you're interested in getting some of those, we're actually doing a massive giveaway today. And when I say giveaway, it's as easy as what Max just did. There are no strings attached. We want to be able to put these items in your hands because Disney Coins is such a conservative and patriotic company that truly believes in their product and the fact that they can sell themselves. We just have to hand them out, and then everyone's going to want more. So go to DisneyCoins.com, click the giveaways tab on the left side. It'll say February 20th giveaway. Click that, enter your email, subscribe to the mailing list. It'll give you the option. You will automatically be entered to win. We have around 400 right now. We're expecting to get 2,000 entries today. So go ahead and get yours in right now. Make sure that you share it with your friends and family. and you'll read some of the facts about today's giveaway, and you'll see that the more entries we get, the more that we're actually able to give away. So we are willing to give away around $4,000 worth of precious metals. You guys, $4,000 in precious metals, and we genuinely want to. So all we need is for you to go enter. Again, go to disneycoins.com. Click the giveaways tab, sign up, make sure you're subscribed to the mailing list. You'll see the number go up as you click the entry button. I'm going to be watching it all day. We are so excited. And don't forget that they just released today the Conan coin that's going to feature the hero dog. We love him. It's one of my favorite coins. I cannot wait to buy that one. And we are also doing, you can right now enter to register for the 2-ounce genuine silver coin. It is incredible, so beautiful. It comes with its own box set you'll be able to display your coin in. It's normally $145.45. However, if you use code RSBN at checkout, you will receive that coin for $100 today only. That discount is only applied to the 2-ounce coin, so you'll be able to get that for $100. Make sure that you check out their website, all the products they have to offer, and while you're at it, sign up for the giveaway. It's completely free, including shipping. You don't have to worry about anything. So I'm telling you, get your brothers, your sisters. I've already got my dad and my family to sign up. I've already signed up myself. I can't urge you enough. Max, do you have a favorite coin?
Well, the Conan coin is definitely coming in there. I mean, I have to see it in person, of course, so that's what I need to look at. But before the Conan coin, it's got to be Space Force. Of course it's the Space Force. Bailey Hill's favorite coin as well. Not really, but I just like to make fun of her for it. But yeah, I think that's got to be my favorite coin. And also, I think the keychain is also really cool to me. Of course. All right, well, as you guys can see, the lines have been moving a little bit. They opened the general admission doors early today. It's a little bit cold, so of course the campaign is looking out for their biggest supporters, making sure that they're not in the cold too long. As you can see, a little bit of constant movement. That's the way things roll here. Once the doors open, everyone starts flocking. They leave behind their chairs and their coolers and stuff like that. They're not allowed to bring them in. It's a sacrifice they make to be able to enter and to be as close to the podium as possible. True dedication. If you do make it to one of these rallies, you know exactly what I'm talking about as far as getting in there as fast as possible. Like I said, it is a little bit colder here, but, you know, the people of Colorado and the neighboring states are more than used to it. It's the three of us who keep making comments like it because we are not used to seeing snow on the ground. Cameraman's trying to walk backwards. I have to warn him of ice. It's a whole new thing here. It's been a lot of fun. One of the things I wanted to talk about is this state has been interesting to me because it reminds me a lot of New Mexico from last fall. That Liz and I and Rachel also, you saw Rachel yesterday and you'll see her tomorrow. The three of us were on as far as the way the state has reacted to President Trump showing up to their home state in one of their cities. They're super excited, and the Trump agenda, the Republican agenda, really hits home for them. Here in Colorado, it's the military. In New Mexico, it's obviously the border. Both of them have a lot of healthcare involved in their states, but the Trump agenda hits all 50 states and several communities, almost in every single community. Obviously, President Trump coming from Manhattan, so there are some people in New York City who agree with President Trump. And so this Trump agenda excites everyone across the country, and you see that every one of these rallies, especially in states that are supposed to be purple or blue. This state is energized like New Mexico was. It's energized like Michigan was earlier. This state is ready for President Trump to be here, and almost 5 hours from now, if he's on time today, which we always hope he is. But Colorado is ready for him, isn't he?
Absolutely. I'm shocked. I really am shocked. I guess that's just ignorance talking. When I think of Colorado, for me, it's almost similar to Oregon. I know that's a stretch, but that's just because I had never seen a crowd like this. When I have been to Colorado, it's been very few times in my life, and that's been Denver. So I suppose that's where that information or lack of comes from. But I do have a couple more interviews down the line. A group of guys that are here today seem pretty excited about President Trump coming later, so we never really know what we're getting into with these interviews. We grab them randomly, and we are going to get to know these guys a little bit better and figure out why they're here and why they support President Trump. So if you don't mind, your name and where you're from.
My name is Patrick, and I'm from Colorado Springs, Colorado.
I'm Jared. I'm also from Colorado Springs, Colorado.
Did y'all come here together today?
Sort of, yeah.
So you knew each other before this?
Yeah.
We've known each other throughout high school and since we were little. So
Yeah, we go to college together, too.
And where do you go to college?
UCCS.
What's it like going there? I'm not from here. So for our viewers who are not from Colorado, how would you describe the overall social climate and political climate of that university?
It's not as bad as like Boulder and like bigger universities. It's a smaller D2. So I mean, I wore my Trump hat to school a lot of times, and I've got nothing but compliments for it. So I mean, that's about it. Yeah.
Yeah, for the most part, if you're out there and you're, proudly showing it off, you'll get a lot of people supporting you. However, you bring it up in the classroom, and that's a little bit of a different story. They try to make you feel a little bit more stupid, and they all start getting up on you. And hey, that's just what it is, And
Y'all don't seem stupid to me. What are you studying at university?
Criminal justice. I'm a criminal justice major. Yeah.
business management.
Well, two totally different things. Criminal justice. I think the first thing that comes to mind is, have you followed any of President Trump's presidential pardoning?
Yeah, the criminal justice reform. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I always like it.
I like it too. So, how would you describe yourselves and the party that you affiliate with?
Honestly, what it comes down to is just being a patriot and doing what's best for America, and in our capabilities, voting for who we think is going to do the best job to represent that. So,
how did you decide that President Trump was best for America? What were your deciding factors on that?
Yep, exactly. America first. Yep.
How long would you consider yourself to be President Trump's supporters? Did you vote in 2016 for him, if you don't mind me asking?
I was only 17 when he got elected the first time. So, I mean, I support him from the beginning. Like when he was like, when they were doing all the debates and stuff, I thought he was funny, first of all.
So this is going to be your first time voting in a presidential election?
It will be, yeah.
Are you excited?
Yeah, I am already put in my, the preliminary ballot.
Yeah.
It was yesterday, so I already put that in the ballot box, so.
Are y'all pretty confident that Colorado Springs is going to go red in 2020?
Oh, it always will be, because we're 55% military here, so it'll definitely go red. El Paso County is very red.
How does it feel to be from such a conservative town? Do you feel pretty safe? When it comes to simple things like yard signs, would you have any issue putting a yard sign in your front yard, or would you be scared of vandalism?
I mean, nobody comes to my yard because we own a lot of guns. So, yeah, nobody really messes with us. But, like, on cars and stuff, like going, like, to the mall or whatever, and, like, more, I don't know, liberal leaning, like, you see us, you might get your tire slashed or my grandma, when she was still here, actually got her back windshield busted in because she had a Mitt Romney sticker on the back of it before. So, yeah.
So what about President Trump's America First agenda? Are you hoping that he's going to talk about tonight, or what are you expecting to see in the next 4 years? Anything in particular? You mentioned that this is a military town. You mentioned that you're pro Second Amendments. President Trump has done a lot, as well as the criminal justice reform. So just some ideas. What is it about President Trump that stands out to you guys as young voters?
We're really big on Second Amendment. So that's like one of our big things with him.
Why?
Because everybody has the right to carry. I don't think you should have a permit to in order to open carry or conceal carry. Everybody has the right to carry. So no matter, like, what is it? What's the damage done if you can't even see it in the first place? So, yeah.
What is Colorado's current gun laws?
If you're 18, you can open carry a gun. You have to be 21 and have your concealed carry. If you're 18 and you have your pistol, because you have to buy a pistol when you're 21. Yep. But if it's gifted to you at 18, like from a parent, you can have a pistol. Yeah. So mine was gifted to me by my dad on my 18th birthday. So I have mine. Not on me now, but, you know.
Secret Service will take it. Fair warning. Is it common, would you say, for, I guess, anyone to be gifted a pistol at their 18th birthday in Colorado? Is that a thing here, then?
Absolutely.
Absolutely, yeah. I got one. My brother got one. My little brother will get one.
Yeah,
he got one.
Everyone in the family has them, and it's more of a value thing that we all kind of grow up with, and it's a responsibility thing most of all. And you're raised around it growing up, and you learn the safety habits and just basic firearm safety. You learn that growing up, and it becomes something that's not unnatural and scary, I
had to buy my own, so I'm a little jealous right now. I'm from Georgia, but it's fine. So y'all are all kind of wearing flags today. What was the idea behind this? Is you just was like, let's dress up? I mean,
just show our patriotism.
Yeah,
really.
exactly.
Can we get a glimpse of these flags? Let's see what the back says. All right. We have the Don't Tread on Me, President Trump's famous snake story, the American flag, and the language I cannot read. All right, explain this to me. Yours is the most interesting, I would say.
All right, essentially, it's come and take 'em. It's
Latin for come and take it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's essentially all about the Second Amendment, and if you're going to try and come in and violate our rights, there's going to be a little bit of a resistance to it.
Yeah, tell me what you think about Bloomberg. He's. What do you think about Mini Mike?
Oh my God, bro. Okay, so the one thing that I have a big problem with is like you can't deport 11 million immigrants, but you're gonna come and take over 300 million firearms door to door. Good luck with that, man. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
This group at least.
Dare you to try.
Nope.
Are you worried about Bloomberg as a potential threat for President Trump?
No.
No.
Absolutely not. No.
I will delete all my social media if Donald Trump does not win. That's how confident I am. That's how confident I am.
Heard it here first, but I think he's going to win too. So we're pretty confident. Thank you guys for your time today and for your support. All right, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Do you have any more? Oh, yeah. He's going to give y'all something really quick.
Oh, wonderful.
Okay, that camera is so close to my face. They just saw every part. Hi.
I asked you, my mom
Yeah.
is in Iowa, and she watches every broadcast that you guys do. So she
Awesome.
Said, you gotta find right side and
Can we
say
do
hi.
an interview?
I don't want to do a whole bunch of try to say hi.
Oh, yeah. Okay, quick. Say whatever you want. Keep it PG-13.
Hi, I just want to say hi to my mom back in Cherokee, Iowa. We're here at the Trump rally. Thank you.
Are you having a fun time? That's
Yes.
the only thing I'll ask.
Yes, it's so fun. Yes.
Okay, great. Kept it short and sweet.
Yeah.
Hi, Mom. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. All right. Hi. Do you want to do an interview? Come on. Come here. I need you. All right, we're grabbing people from the crowd right now. We want to show as many patriots as we can, figure out why they're out here, what it is about President Trump, and whether or not they're having a good time. So, what's your name and where are you from?
Tracy Willard from Divide, Colorado.
And what brought you out here today?
We love Trump.
That seems to be a common denominator amongst this crowd. How did you find out about today's rally? Awesome. Great. Lots of excitement among the crowd today. Just to ask again, how did you find out about today's rally?
The internet and right side broadcasting.
Saying that it was publicized on local news channels.
No, it really wasn't. Actually, we just saw it on Twitter.
Do you have any idea why local news doesn't cover the fact that the president's coming as much as they maybe should?
I don't know, because Colorado Springs is pretty red. So we're hoping to turn the whole state red.
How many people in this crowd today do you think that you are familiar with, that you know today? Did you come with your family, friends?
2 people that I know.
Okay, not bad. And have you ever been to a President Trump rally before?
No, this is the first time.
So what is it about President Trump? We know you guys love him, but what is it about him that makes you come hours early? I mean, this is historic, the crowds that he's drawing in. It's bigger than any other political candidate or, I mean, even rock stars. This is something you'd expect to see at a Taylor Swift concert, if even. So what is it about President Trump that brought you here today?
He cares about Americans. He actually cares about Americans, and not just money, not just, you know.
What is it about him that makes you feel that way?
Well,
it's the numbers that have changed with unemployment being the lowest it's ever been, right? It's the fact that he's for life. He's protecting the sanctity of life, and that's what we're believing for the next 4 years.
Unapologetically pro-life, and that's really a controversial stance to have, especially when it comes to politics. You can alienate so much of your base, but he is, like I said, unapologetic. So that's a large defining factor for why you support the president?
Yes, for me personally, yes, because I think that if life is protected, that is the most foundational thing that needs protection. That says that if I'm going to protect the innocent, then I'm even going to protect you when you're 20. And when you're 50 and when you're 80.
That's right. And that's really important, especially even things when it comes to Social Security and just having those benefits protecting you all throughout life. Something I'm noticing right now is, I love that. I really don't care, do you? The infamous jacket that our girl Melania Trump wore when she went down to the southern border. Did you make that jacket?
My sister made it for me. I was Melania Trump for Halloween.
I love that. I tried so hard to find that jacket. It was from Zara that she wore it. And that's like a common, you can afford, like normal people can afford that store, but it was sold out everywhere. But a common thing I'm noticing right here is that I am surrounded by beautiful women. And a lot of the mainstream media would say that maybe women don't support President Trump. President Trump doesn't support women. But this goes against that entire narrative right now, right here. So how do you feel when people say that President Trump doesn't support women and that he's, I guess, anti-new wave feminism?
He loves women. He cares about what they think, what they care about.
I think if they say that, they're listening to the fake news.
Well, I think that if we just think about that sanctity of life again, that's not only protecting the baby, but it is protecting the women as well. And that's...
I agree with that, yes.
What is it that made you come out to support President Trump, and specifically so many hours early today?
Well, I'm 69, and he's the only president that's ever stood for a lot of wonderful things, besides life, and he's trying to bring back all this work from people like China that's, we've been just giving it away, and he wants us to be prosperous, and that's how you do it. And he keeps his word, yes.
Have you ever done something like this before, tailgated this long, this many hours early?
No, never have, no.
Solely because of the president. It's not something that you do on the regular.
Right. Since Reagan, it's only been the one I've liked, yes.
Were you able to see Reagan in person?
No. I wasn't even following anything back then like I should have, but, I just mean that I know Reagan was good, but...
I think that just speaks volumes of the support President Trump has garnered over the past 4 years. And where are you from again?
Colorado Springs.
There are so many local Colorado Springs here. I'm shocked. I've been to so many rallies. Do you think it's the strong military presence and evangelical hub that's causing such a large turnout? Yeah?
I don't know. We just watch Fox News every night, and we're just excited about what is happening with Trump and everything. So, yes, we want him to drain the swamp. That's all I know. Please.
No, I believe that. I mean, there are a lot of evangelical ministries here in town, so it could be that. I think that would be a large part of it. But I also want to commend you all for what you're doing, because I've been following Right Side. I saw you all doing some of the parades when they were in D.C. and just first time I was exposed to your work, and I was just like, praise God. So I commend you all. I know it's hard work.
I wouldn't do it if it weren't for people like y'all. The interviews, I mean, that's what makes it. That's what people like to see, and it's our favorite part of the day. So thank you, ladies, so much. Appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, hi.
I watched you last night.
Do you want to do an interview? I didn't get to ask you questions. Okay. I want it, but I can't eat it on camera. All right, we're going to keep on moving a little bit. Thanks again for tuning into Right Side Broadcasting Network. We're so excited. I mean, these crowds are just so positive, so energetic. And let's see, maybe we can do another quick interview. All right, maybe in just a second we'll continue to show the crowds. We are outside the Broadmoor World Arena, where President Trump is scheduled to take the stage at 5 p.m. This is part of President Trump's 4-day tour out west. He stopped last night in Phoenix, Arizona. Today we are in Colorado Springs, Colorado. Tomorrow there will be a Keep America Great rally at 12 local time in Las Vegas, Nevada. So we've got our second team there. We are a little envious of the locations that they got to go to, but Colorado Springs has been absolutely beautiful. The sun is out today, and the chilly temperatures did not stop anybody from coming out and showing support for their president. It's been reported that people came as early as 2 days ago. 76 years old is the oldest I've heard so far, and they camped out overnight. So this is a lot of support, and they are just not shying back from supporting the president of the United States. We've interviewed a lot of local Colorado Springs residents here today, and that seems to be the majority of the line here today. They are just really enthusiastic. They've mentioned the evangelical ministries here, as well as the military hubs, military bases. So it's going to be a large turnout for President Trump. We have heard that about 30,000 ticket requests were sent in for an arena that holds around 8,000 max, and a third of those requests were actually registered Democrats. So, hey, you rock. Thank you. So we're excited to be out here today. Hi. I got one of those yesterday. Hello, hello. Do you want to do some quick interviews? Oh, y'all are about to go in. All right. Where are y'all from? What's your name and where are you from? Real quick.
I'm Amy from Windsor, Colorado. I'm Tom from the Boulder County Republicans.
Oh, awesome. I really like your hat. That's
Well, I want to be the French ambassador, okay? So, and the French really do, 50% of them at least like Trump, and I experienced that in France last fall.
Tu parles français?
May we, may no.
Fair enough. So I noticed you're wearing the hashtag MAGA in Colorado Trump towel. Where did you get that?
She actually started it. You want to talk about it, Mac? Oh, yeah.
A familiar face. I know the line's moving, so I'll try and go quick, but what's your name and where are you from?
I'm Amy Olivier from Longmont, Colorado.
And you are in charge of a certain group. What group is that?
Yeah, MAGA Trump Colorado. So we're a grassroots group in Colorado that has just statewide year-round engagement for Donald Trump, and we have just great supporters all over Colorado.
If people back home are watching and wondering how they can support you on social media, what's a good way for them to find you?
We have a Facebook group, and we have an Instagram, and we have a Twitter. So
Shout out HPC.
yeah, at Colorado MAGA on Twitter, and Facebook group is MAGA Trump Colorado. And we're huge fans of Right Side Broadcasting because you guys do it all day long, and you're the best.
Thank you for all you do.
You do too. We actually had dinner with her last night, so that was a little bit of a cheat interview. Planned that one ahead of time, but we're glad we got to see you today. We're going to keep on moving. And once again, we want to say thank you to our partners at Disney Coins. They have made today possible, helping support us. We have a huge... We'll be right there. We have a huge giveaway going on right now. Go to DisneyCoins.com, click the giveaway tab, click February 20th, and sign up with your email. Subscribe to the mailing list. We are giving away over $4,000 worth of precious metal with three main winners who are going to be announced immediately following President Trump's speech. So I cannot encourage you enough. If you support Right Side Broadcasting Network, this is a way to support us non-monetarily. Disney Coins supports us and helps us financially for today's rally in particular. So while we still need your donations, this is a way that if you can't donate today, you can support us by supporting a company that we really have enjoyed our partnership with. So again, I can't encourage you enough. We also have the 2-ounce coins that Disney is releasing. These are new because they're originally just 1-ounce coins. So these are thick, precious metal coins. You can sign up now and pre-order them. They are normally $145.45. However, today only, because it's a rally day that we're partnering with Disney, you can use code RSBN for $45.45 off, bringing that total down to $100 on the 2-ounce coin specifically. They also today released the Conan 1-ounce coin. So a lot of great things happening. Go over to the website, www.disneycoins.com. Sign up for that giveaway. We want at least 2,000 of you in there, and I'm not going to stop talking about it until you make it happen. So share that link with your friends and family. Maxie?
Thank you, Liz. All right, so RSBN, we absolutely love being at every single one of these rallies. It's one of our favorite things to do. Of course, we go to every single one of them, so why would you do something you don't like to do? But the only reason we can continue to do this and continue to report live and in full for you guys is by your financial contributions, because without you guys, we do not exist. Without you guys, we cannot continue to do this. These rallies cost a lot of money, especially in some of these locations. Flights to some of these cities are not cheap. Some of these costs end up ranging to $5,000 to $7,000 per rally. So your financial contributions are extremely appreciated. There's a couple different ways to contribute if you feel inclined. There's that $sign in the bottom right-hand corner. You can click on that, donate through the YouTube Super Chat, write a really cool message, and the entire chat will be able to see it. You can also donate through us on PayPal. You can search us there. You can also donate to us on our website, rsbnetwork.com/donate. That's rsbnetwork.com/donate, and you can go through a couple different portals there. Also, you will see our address, 1550 Opelika, Opelika Road, Suite 6, Box 344, Auburn, Alabama, 36830. If you want to send a check and you want to keep your banking information off the internet, or just send an encouraging letter, we would appreciate those as well. That website, our own personal website, rsbnetwork.com/donate, we receive a larger percentage of the donations than anywhere else. So if you feel inclined to donate, if you could hop on over there and do it there, we would appreciate that just a little bit more. So please go there if you want to donate. We really appreciate you even thinking about it. We love doing this. We can't do it without you guys. So the only way we can do it is if you donate, even that $1 you have burning a hole in your pocket or anything else. We really appreciate it. We love being being here in Colorado. We wish we were in Vegas, and we're looking forward to Charlotte. And, that's all because of you guys. So thank you guys so much. If you feel inclined to donate, please go to the places below. Moderators and producers, put that stuff on the screen and in the chat because you guys are doing a great job today as well. Liz?
100% dibs on the next Vegas rally, right?
Yep, 100%.
We got it. We do have a couple donations I want to say thank you to. So these are the people that actually went to our website, www.rsbnetwork.com/donate. If, like Max said, if you actually go to that website and donate, you can click to have your message read online, and we're happy to read those out loud. So we have one from Blake Cawthron who said, Peaceful Heritage Nursery supports our president. So thank you very much, Peaceful Heritage Nursery. And like that, it's a great way for you to support your business as well. So you can give a shout out to your business like they just did. Barbara Tyler said thank you. And Ann Barber said thank you so much for your work to cover President Trump's rallies. Here's a small amount to help keep the wheels turning. Thank you so much. And Louis, United States Navy veteran, wow, said, I implore all of you out there, all enough to vote, to please concentrate on who is running in your districts, find out their agenda and background so that you won't end up with some crazy radical like AOC and the other swamp creatures. It's very important. It is the survival of our republic. And also, the most important thing is to bring our Lord God into our heart, for he is the final ruler that calls the shots. Go Trump. Well said. Beautiful, beautiful. We have another one from Stan McAllister who said, thank you so much, RSBN, for your broadcast. Those are the donations we've gotten from our website today, and we thank you guys so much for supporting Right Side Broadcasting Network. Let's keep those donations running. Make sure you're checking out disneycoins.com and signing up for today's giveaway. I'm going to check those numbers in a few moments. But right now we're going to go on over to this beautiful group of women really quick. It looks like the line's moving, but all right, we'll just pan to y'all. Women for Trump with the hot pink. Where are y'all from?
Colorado, Denver.
Okay, but that's a pretty blue area. Lots of women out here for Trump today. We've been seeing it all day. We're excited to see more of it. We have Marines for Trump. Great sign. Thank you so much for your service. It's actually a really well-made poster. Like, am I right? Normally it's like, what's it? For men, yeah, for a man. That's Trump 2020. The line's moving. Hi.
Give him a little extra time. He's looking for a girlfriend too.
Yeah, hopefully I can find.
How do ladies find you?
My Instagram is brandon.gioso. So.
Do you date a liberal?
Yeah.
A lot of money, and then we're into a Republican.
His father?
Conservative, yeah.
Bless her heart. Okay. Bye. We got to have some fun in here sometimes.
The matter is, you don't have to be liberal, Democrat, or Republican. You just have to have a little common sense. Does that make sense?
Yeah, as long as they stop.
Just a tiny bit. We're not asking for a lot. Well, you have to realize it's all about money and power. That's the bottom line. It's not about people or trying to help anybody. It's money and power. And you can go any place and you find out that those people that are involved in that kind of thing, it's always the bottom line. Whereas the rest of us, we're trying to survive. We're trying to increase productivity in our children so that they can further what we have. But those people, they want it all. So.
Well, what brought you out here today? Is this your first time seeing President Trump?
Yes. My son was kind of enthusiastic about coming, so it's kind of a father-son date type of thing. Yeah.
Did you raise him to be conservative, or did he find those?
No, not at all. I just said that you're accountable for your actions, and you're responsible for what you do, and he just kind of became conservative. Plus, the problem is there's a lot of socialism going into schools, and he didn't feel that was fair, and so he's kind of drawn that conclusion on his own. He's a smart kid. I wish I was smart.
Job well done. You at least did a good job raising your son. No credit to the dad. All right, we're going to keep on going down the line and just talk to more people. This has been a really large turnout. The doors did open at the Broadmoor World Arena earlier than expected. President Trump is still scheduled to speak at 5 p.m. I'm going to check a few things online and hand it over to Max just for a second.
Thanks.
I'm going to see if POTUS tweeted.
Okay. So Liz is going to check to see what President Trump has said so far today. She'll also check and see if President Trump is traveling or anything like that this morning as well. Like she said, we're about less than 5 hours away from President Trump. We're going to head inside in a little bit over an hour from now. So we're going to be out here for just a little bit longer with you guys. And if you guys can see, the line just does not end. If cameraman could do me a favor, I know he doesn't love to do it. If he could lift the camera in the air for me for just a second, you guys can see that it doesn't look like the doors opening has done much of a dent in the overall crowds. The line has moved quite a bit in the last 30 to 45 minutes or so, but it almost looks like the line has grown. This arena will be packed. And cameraman, you can, if your arms getting tired, feel free to set them down. It's cold out here, guys. But as you guys can see, tons of red caps and lots of excitement out there in Colorado Springs, what many people have been pointing out is a military town. You're good. A military town, and there are a lot of conservatives here in the state of Colorado, and they're all coming out. One of the interviews I had earlier this morning, she was like, the silent majority holds true here. She said that they are the silent majority here in Colorado, and from what I'm seeing today, I'm inclined to believe it. Hopefully this turns out when they vote, but this seems to be extremely likely. We got a lot of people commenting on the debate as well. Lots of great signs. That's a good one. That's a good one. But as you guys can see, there's a lot of energy, and they're all very friendly towards one another. They're ready to get inside in there for President Trump. President Trump hasn't been to Colorado in quite a bit. And a lot of them, like Liz was saying, a lot of the people here are from Colorado Springs. So it's he's in their hometown. Of course, they're going to make the time for it. And they have really shown out. I can see some people behind camera right now who had just parked or either walked over here who are about to get in line. So something tells me that this line is not going to die down much in the next couple hours. I don't know when they'll shut the doors. They usually don't shut doors for a while, just until POTUS rolls up or until capacity. So we'll see what that looks like. You guys can see the giant screen behind me right there, and where overflow will probably be at, depending on the weather. We'll see exactly how much that'll look like. Hopefully we can get some numbers for you as well.
In the name of the Father.
All right, Liz has an interview lined up with the clown sign guy. Liz.
There you go. Are you gonna keep it PG-13 for me? Absolutely. Okay, cool. Yeah, for sure. So what's your name and where are you from?
My name's Dylan, and I'm from Colorado Springs, Colorado.
All right. Everyone that I've interviewed, I'd say 99% is from Colorado Springs, Colorado. Why do you think that is? Is it a reason why President Trump chose Colorado Springs in particular? It seems to be a pretty conservative place.
Totally, yeah. Colorado Springs is a conservative capital of Colorado. Of course, you have random pockets of Republicans here and there, but of course, it's primarily a blue state, so we're not all over the place. And this is definitely the central capital of conservatism here.
I generally assume that when someone makes a sign, they want to talk about it. So let's see, let me get a good look at this. Okay, I get what's going on now. It says spot the difference. What made you decide on this design?
The only difference is that difference is spelled wrong. Otherwise, besides that, the reason why I did this sign is because there's a clown, and then these are other clowns, and they're all the same. They all have that in common. So that's why I decided to make it.
It's funny. Did you come up with that on your own?
I did. Last night, actually, just popped into my head. I was like, wow, brilliant idea. And then I just got some glue, got some scissors, and made it happen.
Funny. So have you always been conservative? Well, how old are you, actually? Let me go back.
So I'm actually 23. I was actually left-wing a little bit. I was considering voting for Andrew Yang for this election. And I saw he is a nice guy, and I believed in some of his policies, and I saw he dropped out. And then just the way that some people on the left were treating me and attacking me and speaking negatively about me into my face, it kind of turned me away, honestly. And I looked over Trump's policies, and I realized he's the president that I want to elect for the next term.
I'd say, like, even watching Tucker Carlson, like, he would talk about Andrew Yang in a pretty positive manner. He'd say he's a nice guy. Like, we'll give him that, like I said. But besides that, I mean, he definitely was a Democratic nominee. So how did you make that switch so fast? He just dropped out, like 2 weeks ago?
Yes. No, I was...
You didn't want to go to a different Democratic candidate?
Absolutely not. I really liked his the UBI that he wanted to put into effect to where every American would receive $1,000 a month. And after doing some research and some talking and some research on my own, I kind of discovered that wouldn't truly work in our society. Exactly. No, and I was kind of deceived, and that's kind of the lie that they're trying to convince the younger generation. It's trendy, it's cool to hate Trump, and a lot of people my age, we want free handouts, and so of course free college, free healthcare, all of this is so appealing, and socialism would work in a perfect, pristine world, but sadly we would have too many people take advantage and abuse the system, and so what we have to do instead is we have to install a high work ethic, and Donald Trump is working to make that happen within the younger generation, especially among younger conservatives.
You get your core sense of values from? You seem to be pretty grounded and not just you're definitely not alt-right. You're somewhere in between that's willing to look at both sides, which is kind of unique in a sense. Generally when we're at these Trump rallies, they are very adamant President Trump supporters, but you're for being such you were thinking Andrew Yang a few weeks ago, but you're wearing the MAGA hat, you have this sign, and you have Crocs on, so that's 10 out of 10 fashion right there.
Chicks dig Crocs with socks. Just saying.
What did your parents raise you to be involved in politics? What started this?
Not per se. Honestly, I've never really been involved in politics until recently in the last year or two because I'm realizing it's starting to matter. Our nation's on the verge of absolute collapse or on the verge of a success. And I think right now is one of the most important terms in our nation's history with so much division going on, with so much hatred from both sides towards one another. I think it's really important to be grounded and to not just follow what the general crowd says, but to actually do some digging of your own and to find out. And to answer your previous question, I do have experience just like working with the homeless, working with people in impoverished conditions. And so I have that sense of empathy and compassion. And I want both sides just to meet somewhere in the middle. That would be the dream world.
You mentioned earlier that you kind of got some hate from the left and that deterred you, kind of made you walk away and come to the right side. No pun intended, but what was that like? What type of hate did you receive?
So I have received just for the fact that I say that I support, I'll be at a party and people will say, who did you vote for in the last term? And I'll say Trump. People will completely, automatically just have distaste and disgrace towards me and disassociate with me, and they just treat me like I'm not even a human after the fact that they know I support Trump, because they like to bash him and they like to ridicule and mock him, and they associate anybody that supports him with negative and hatred values, and so they immediately just cast me out. I've had people block me on social media and just say cuss me out, say all kinds of hurtful things just for supporting him. So yeah.
Well, you lost some followers, but let's gain you a few more. Do you have a social media that you want to plug for yourself?
Yeah, Dylan Rojas, D-Dog. So at DYLANROJAS. Give me a follow.
Socks with Crocs. You heard it here first. Appreciate it, Dylan. Thank you for your time. Oh. Okay, cool. Petrie, do you want to do some interviews? All right, we're going to keep on moving, do some more. Would you guys be cool being interviewed? Yeah. All right, sweet. My name's Liz. I'm with Right Side Broadcasting Network. What's your name and where are you from?
My name is Gareth, and I'm Colorado Springs, Colorado.
What the heck? There are so many. This is such a local rally.
Yes.
Is that surprising to you at all that the people here are all pretty much from this town?
No, not at all. I mean, I actually got a lot of guys in my line here that come from all over different parts of Colorado, but there's a good group of us from Colorado Springs, but it doesn't surprise me at all with the military bases being around here, a lot of retirees. There's a good conservative group here.
Were you surprised that President Trump chose this location?
I was pretty shocked. Yeah, about 2 weeks ago I heard about it, and I was pretty excited. We didn't see it coming at all. So.
How did you hear about it, if you don't mind me asking? I feel like even I work for these rallies at all of them, and if I didn't have the White House sending me the notifications, it'd be hard to find it. So how did you find out about today's rally?
It was actually on Facebook, I believe. I saw it on because I have the real Donald Trump on there, and so yeah, I got the post, and I was instantly signed up for the tickets.
And is today your first rally?
Yes, ma'am. Today's my first rally, so I'm excited.
What are you expecting today to be like? Or is there anything in particular you think that President Trump is going to talk about?
He's probably just going to rally us all together under the one common thing that we love America, and that America was going way too left and in the hands of the communist socialists and the big establishment, and that's not what the Americans want. The deep state is a real thing. And people, they deny it, and it's just that they're foolish of it. But it's a very real viable thing that's happening in our government. And people in Washington, D.C. don't care about the everyday man and the everyday person. They don't see us. They only see the coasts. My mom lives in Connecticut, and that's how they are out there. So I think he's just going to rally us all together in our love of America and our freedom and what made America great.
Do Do you think Colorado is going to be a fighting ground for the 2020 presidential campaign? Do you expect to see him out here a couple more times?
I sure hope so. We need to because it is pretty purple. Yeah, Governor Polis has came and he's just kind of like polluted the state, and a lot of the Californians have moved in here, and oh, it's ridiculous because California is a Democratic stronghold and has been for years, and now that they've ruined their state by voting those people in and electing them into office, now the whole state's ruined, so now they're coming here. And instead of saying, okay, we left the state that they ruined, let's go to Colorado, and hey, we're Californians, let's adopt our principles and our, whatever, our civic love of whatever. And so now they're going to ruin Colorado. That's what they're trying to do. And they're doing it in Texas. I have friends that live there, and they see California plates everywhere. So they're infiltrating all these places, and if they realize that, yeah. Yeah. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, like Tyler. Yeah, all those people. That's ridiculous. It's sad. Yeah. So they're trying, but I don't think it's going to happen. I hope not.
So have you been conservative for a fair amount of your life?
Yeah. Yeah. I just had my family had business. I'm from Michigan originally, and my parents had business. My grandparents had businesses. So we've always been conservative. The American dream, working hard. Yeah, having what you want, and based on what you put into it.
And did you support President Trump in 2016?
Oh, absolutely. From the beginning.
I love to hear that you're proud of him in 2016, and better yet, would you say you're more excited to cast your vote in 2020 based on what he's done since taking office?
Absolutely. I supported him in 2016, but I was still kind of questionable on what he was going to do. You know what I mean? But now I'm like 100% Trumpster, making liberals cry again. You know what I mean? So yeah, every promise is made. He's kept them all, and he delivers, and he understands the American dream. So yeah.
I think I've heard about 80% of the promises made on the 2016 campaign trail have been kept so far in just 3 years, which is just unheard of when it comes to presidents.
And the only ones that he hasn't been able to keep is because he can't get them through, the House of Representatives or whatever. So hopefully this November we get the House back, we keep the Senate, he wins in a landslide, he can get the rest of the bureaucrats out, and then the DOJ can start making heads roll, because that's what needs to happen. That's the only thing that has to happen. Those people need to be held accountable. Adam Schiff, Pelosi, all those. They need to be held accountable. Clintons, they're corrupt as corrupt can be. And until that happens, it's going to continue on.
Final question. Do you think Mike Bloomberg is going to be a strong competitor for President Trump in the 2020 election?
Not at all. In fact, I think that if he gets the nominee for the Democrats, there's going to be a bunch of Bernie bros who are going to go anti-Bloomberg. Oh yeah, no. I think it's going to be a wash. Because I think all the Bernie bros are going to be like, no, they did this to us again, like they did in 2016, and then it's going to be a wash. It's going to be a landslide. That's my prediction.
I'm here for it all day. All right. Thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it. And we want to say thank you to everyone who's tuning in back home. We are so excited to be here today. We're Right Side Broadcast Network. We're almost entirely viewer funded. So you can check us out on www.rsbnetwork.com/donate. Don't forget to donate in the super chat down below. We are going to be live all day until President Trump exits the stage. And with that being said, as soon as President Trump exits the stage today, we are going to be announcing 3 huge giveaway winners. So if you want to make sure you get a piece of that and that you're entered to win, go to www.disneycoins.com. Click the giveaways tab. Click the February 20th giveaway. That's for today's rally only. Enter your email. Subscribe to the mailing list. It's so easy, completely free. We have about 400 right now. We got to get 2,000. That's my goal for today. Help me out here. Share it with your friends and family. And don't forget that today only, using code RSBN, you can pre-order the Disney Coins 2-ounce silver coin. It's normally $145.45, but today only, on the 2-ounce coin, you can use code RSBN at checkout to get that down to $100 for a 2-ounce silver President Trump coin. So it's a great deal. They're also releasing the Conan design today. There's 2 new designs every single month. This company gives 10% of all profits back to conservative organizations. We cannot encourage them enough. We're really proud to be partnering with them. So